Hi there. This video is about readmyreceipt.com, an application that helps you to manage your receipts. We developed Read My Receipt because we needed a simple and reliable way to collect and categorize business receipts. After business trips, we want to make sure that we don't forget to turn in any receipts. And finally, we think it's annoying to spend a lot of time creating expense reports, knowing we could be productive and make money during that time. Read My Receipt addresses these issues. Let me give you a technical overview of how it works. A business gets receipts from business expenses or from business trips. The idea is to make a picture of those receipts, for example with your mobile phone, and send it as an email attachment to your personal Read My Receipt email account. As soon as the system gets the email, it helps you to recognize the receipt details like company or restaurant name, the date, total value, and more. Together with the image, the details are stored and build the database for the Read My Receipt web application. Users log into the web application and securely manage their receipts by applying labels to individual receipts, export datasets, or create PDF expense reports. Let me run you through an example so you can see how it works. Let's say you're on a business trip to New York City and you bought a transit card. Get the receipt and place it on a flat surface. Take the picture with your mobile phone. Now attach the image to an email and send it to your Read My Receipt account. If you like, you can specify an email subject or the email body text to store more details about the receipt. When the system receives the email, it uses Evernote to recognize the text on the receipt. Let's switch to the application to show you the process. First, I'm going to log in with a demo account. The system presents a list of all the new receipts, and a click on in this case it was just a single one. If we click on it, we see the receipt details. The image has white background here. The white background indicates that Evernote was recognizing text there. So what we simply have to do in order to create this expense, we simply have to click on these white backgrounds on these areas. So for company, we click on MTA, New York City Transit, and we store that as the company. For the date, we select 25th of March 2011, and we add the date. The total is $10 here. Let's put in an address, 50th Street and 8th Avenue. City is New York City. Skip the country. For the subject, we say, yep, this is the Metro card. And let's add some notes. AirTrain. Full fare. Yeah, this is the process in order to get all the details from this receipt. As soon as we click on Save, the system will store it as an expense. The expense contains all these details and also has the image, the receipt image here attached to it. If you click on in the option menu here, if you click on Expenses, you actually see a list of all your expenses in the system. The interface is pretty similar to what you have in the Gmail interface. On the right side you have the list of receipts, and in the left side you have your current labels. So if we go back to the receipt that I just worked on, you can see now the expense with all the details here. On the receipt image, it highlights the areas where these details are coming from. So it highlights the date, the value, and the address, for example, here. Okay, back to the list. Let me give you a quick overview about the functionality here. So you can browse by a specific label like cache or project A and so on. It's also easy to create new labels. Just click on create new label and say demo label number 3. And then you can assign a receipt just by drag and drop the receipt to a specific label. So I take this one, cache receipt, and I drop it on the demo label 3. You can see that it automatically gets the label. It's also very easy to just remove a label. Just click on the X. You can export data to spreadsheet software like Excel, or in my case it's LibreOffice here. So you can see that it's putting the data into a spreadsheet software. Or what you can do is you can create an expense report. The system is building a PDF, and on the first page on the PDF you see a list of all the receipts. In this demo we only have actually one receipt in here, or one expense, and then on the next pages it has the details, and it also has the image on the page. It would have multiple pages if we have would have multiple receipts or expenses. That's the basic functionality of the web application. There are a couple more features I want to present to you. So we not only can send image receipts to the system, you can also send PDF receipts, so an email attached with a PDF, or just a normal email. The system recognizes the PDF and attaches the PDF to an expense. In case of email receipts, for example, if Amazon or if Apple is sending you the receipt, it's just an email receipt without a PDF. And you forward this email to your Read My Receipt account. It takes the body of the email text and creates a PDF out of it, and it attaches that PDF to the expense in the system. Another feature is quick entries. Quick entries is just to give you a quick way to create an expense entry. All you have to do is you send an email and you have to format the subject in a specific way. So you have to place the company first and then say colon, the total value, colon, and then notes about the receipt. The system automatically recognizes it as a quick entry and adds the receipt. Multi-currencies. Each view or also the expense reports can be in a specific currency. The system automatically calculates the exchange values then. We developed an app for Android phones. Basically what it is, it takes the process of taking the picture, attaching the image to an email and send the email out to your Read My Receipt account, package this up into one application. So it's pretty comfortable to send images to your account. Future features, possible features are an iPhone application. It would be great to support more export formats for accounting, for specific accounting software. It would be nice to have or allow users to create a custom design for the expense reports. And an important feature is to automate the recognition process. So we currently have basic helping functions to support the manual process, but adding automated process is important. It's going to be a big challenge, but also an interesting challenge. Thanks for the interest of thanks for your interest in readmyreceipt.com.